Folks, I'm coming to you with the most urgent request I've ever developed. Conservatives have maintained for years that the Biden family was utterly corrupt, and that includes Joe Biden and his son, Hunter Biden. Evidence has now emerged that we were right all along. The laptop of Hunter Biden that has been found now shows conclusively that the Biden family was on the take in the Ukraine. It shows conclusively that Hunter Biden was put on the board and given a walloping $83,000 a month stipend, knowing nothing about energy, for access to his father. This now includes an email from a Burisma official to Hunter thanking him for the meeting he was given with his father. We now know conclusively that a deal was struck between the Biden family and a Chinese government entity, a business entity, that was in effect going to bribe the Vice President of the United States. This email shows that in a business deal that was being put forward by Hunter Biden, that Hunter would receive 20% equity in this company and 10% would be held for, quote unquote, the big guy. The big guy can be no one but Joe Biden, his father, or else why not just name who this big guy was? Here's the extraordinary thing. If what I'm saying is untrue, if this is untrue, then Hunter Biden would have denied that this was his laptop. Understand, he has yet to deny it. Nobody involved in this has yet to deny it. And all we know is Joe Biden says he's never received anything. And yet the evidence is there that he's lying. So what's the importance of this? The networks, the news media are suppressing this. They are keeping the truth from the American people. I've never seen anything like this in my life. If the media were doing their job, every single reporter would be on this story. They would be camped on the front lawn of the White House. They would be covering this live all day long, all night long. Think about the Supreme Court hearings. Think about Watergate. Think about how they wouldn't let go until they got to the bottom of this. And now, with this explosive story, which is the biggest case of corruption, I believe, in the history of this nation, no coverage. What do I mean by no coverage? There have been, think about this, 113 network hours of news media since this story broke. Only 22 minutes. Folks, that's 0.3% of the coverage has been devoted to this. This is a blanket that they've put over the story so the American people won't know it. Facebook has announced that they're suppressing this story. Twitter blocked the link to the New York Post. I've never seen anything like this. Folks, you have to do something about this. Understand, if the American people do not have this information, you really don't have a Democratic Republican anymore. You've got to have a public that knows the facts when it goes to the voting booth. The news media do not want the public to have the facts on this. I am pleading with everyone who is watching this right now. Find 10 people to give them the story. Tell them, go to the New York Post where it is. Go to the Wall Street Journal. Go to the National Review. Go to those sites that are reporting this. Look, if they do and they don't believe it, if they do and they say they believe it, but it doesn't change their minds and they're going to vote for Joe Biden, that's fine. That's democracy. That's all we can want. But they've got to have the facts. So folks, I'm pleading with you. I am pleading with you. Get the story out that the news media are censoring from the American people. Thank you.